Hi, it's Miss Clemens. Today we're going to talk about the letter W again. And it's on our Bible verse letter. And the Bible verse is, "What time I am afraid, I will trust in thee." Found in Psalm 56:3. Now, I'm going to read to you a story. It's Read Aloud Bible Stories by Ellen K. Linval, illustrated by H. Kent Puckett. One day, somebody asked, "Do you think Jesus would put his hands on our boys and girls and pray for them? Do you think he would?" Somebody else said, "Yes, I think he would." So down the street they went. The daddies and mummies and grandpas and grandmas and their boys and girls on the way to see Jesus. Jesus' friends saw them coming. Jesus' friends said, "No, don't bring children to Jesus. He is too busy." You think he was too busy? We know that he'd been healing people all through the land. But when Jesus saw what was happening, he didn't say no. He said yes. "Let the little children come to me," he said. Then Jesus reached down. He picked up the boys and girls one by one. He put his arms around them and loved them. He put his hands on them and prayed. Jesus' friends thought, "Oh, Jesus is not too busy for boys and girls. He loves them." After the children had all been on Jesus' lap, the daddies and the mummies and the grandpas and grandmas took them home. What did we learn? We learned that Jesus not only loved adults, but he also loves children. Resort, Elijah, Austin, Anderson, Elijah, Antoine, Micah, Caleb, Christian, Christopher, Ethan, and King. He loves you. So now, after we know that, how much he loves the children, we're going today to learn about In the Deep Blue Sea. Okay, so this is about Amelia Reeves, is the author of this book. And it's talking about in the big sea. Okay. In the sea, in the sea, in the deep blue sea, there are many interesting creatures you will want to see. Swimming around the reef are creatures galore, and hiding in the reef there are so many more. Let's see what we can find when we explore. This is called a coral reef, and it is created by millions of tiny animals, and they create it so they can hide from bigger fish. These stems look like flowers. They are called anemones. Clownfish hide in them to stay safe from enemies. Dolphins playfully leap high in the air. They swim the ocean without a care. Nurse sharks are long and thin. They are longer than 3 children placed end to end. Can you imagine if the 3 of you laid down and made a line? You would probably equal the size of a nurse shark. How interesting. Large green turtles glide through the sea looking for flora and tasty bits of algae. Look at the turtle. Sea stars lay on reef formations, adding beauty to the coral creation. What color is he? Colorful parrotfish swim in a school. They stay down deep where the water is cool. This snake-like fish is called an eel. He is always on the prowl for a tasty meal. Seahorses don't look like other fish at all. They have a head like a horse, a monkey-like tail, and they are really quite small. There is so much beauty in the deep blue sea. Can you name these sea creatures with me? Clownfish, dolphin, parrotfish, seahorse, sea turtle, sea star, nurse shark, eel, and anemone. So now, and we have the dolphin. I almost missed him. We can't leave the dolphin out. Okay, so to let you know that our world is made up mostly of water. Everywhere you see blue is water, and all the other is land. So our world is made up more than water, of water than land, of oceans and seas and beaches and so forth. Okay, so we're going to learn about the ocean. Okay. The ocean has waves. The ocean has waves coming up onto the sandy shore, which is like a beach. And also, we can, we'll think about these. We have some things that sound alike, that mean the same. Like, some people said beach. Some people say the water flows on the shore. We have ocean and sea and surf and waves. So there are some animals, also, some of the animals we talk about stay deep in the ocean. And I believe that was the parrotfish. But there is another one we talked about that doesn't just stay in the water. Which one do you think that is? He is the dolphin. Because the dolphin comes up, he jumps up out of the water and go back in. So he's not staying underwater all the time. So I hope that you learned something today about the ocean and some of the things that are in the ocean. They have like seashells and the algae, the coral reef that we talked about where the fish hide so that they are not found by bigger fish. They're hiding. So what we're going to do next is we are going to do an experiment. And I'm sure that you guys remember sink or float. Sink or float. And you can do this at home with some little items and just put some water in there. So what we're going to do, I'm going to ask you, do you think this top will sink or float? Did you get that right? Okay. What do you think that the cube will do? Will it sink or float? It floated. Okay. What do you think that this hairpin will do? Sink or float? What do you think a sponge will do? Will it sink or float? Okay. Now, we had what? How many items floated? We had 1, 2, 3. We had only one that sank to the bottom. You can do this at home with your parents and pick items and try to predict. Remember our word predict. What does a word predict mean? What is a prediction? When I held this up, if you said that it was going to float, or even if you said it was going to sink, it means that you were predicting what it was going to do. So that was one of our words a couple of months ago. Okay? So now what we're going to do is we're going to do our sentence. These are our alphabets for the week. Uppercase C, lowercase c. Uppercase F, lowercase f. Uppercase D, lowercase d. Uppercase S, lowercase s. Uppercase W, and lowercase w. So we're going to start our sentence. The first word begins with what? A capital letter. So we're going to do capital W. Lowercase a, lowercase l, lowercase l, lowercase y, and a space. So lowercase t, lowercase h, lowercase e, and a space. Lowercase w, lowercase h, lowercase a, lowercase l, lowercase e, and a space. Lowercase f, lowercase l, lowercase I, lowercase p, lowercase p, lowercase e, lowercase d, and a space. Lowercase h, lowercase I, lowercase s, and a space. Lowercase t, lowercase a, lowercase I, lowercase l. And Wally the whale flipped his tail is making a statement. So what goes at the end of this sentence? Did you say period? Yes. So let's see if we can find any of our letters. Look at these letters and see if you can find them in the sentence. Did you say uppercase W? You're right. What else do you see? Did you say a lowercase w? You're right. What else do you see? A lowercase f? You're right about that too. What else? A lowercase d? Okay. Is there another one? Oh, a lowercase s. Wow, you guys are smart. You got them all correct. Okay, so what we're going to do now is we're going to go over and we're going to count again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Are you counting with me? 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, 50, 51, 52, 53, 54, 55, 56, 57, 58, 59, 60. Okay, I want you guys to remember your letters. Uppercase C, lowercase c, uppercase F, lowercase f, uppercase D, lowercase d, uppercase S, lowercase s, uppercase W, lowercase w. And remember your vocabulary words, coral reef and underwater. Okay, that is all for today. Enjoy the rest of your day, and as always, I miss you dearly. Until tomorrow, bye.